Eggplant, or aubergine, is the best kind of vegetable, which is to say it's a multitasker that can take on many different and delicious forms. Let's learn how to make eggplant parmigiana in 3 styles. To make all of these, the ingredients needed are eggplants, eggs, oil, parmesan cheese and mozzarella cheese, basil, and lots of tomato sauce. For the first, take 300 grams of chopped eggplant and season with salt. Mix everything together. Heat 500 milliliters of oil in a pan and throw in your eggplant, making sure to keep stirring the oil. Then use a sieve or a slotted spoon to pull out all of the eggplant once it's golden brown. Mix 200 grams of bread, 30 grams of tomato paste, the cooked eggplant, 100 grams of parmesan cheese, 150 grams of mozzarella cheese, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and 50 milliliters of milk with a wooden spoon. There we go. Slot a slice of grilled eggplant into the base of a metal cupcake dish. Then spoon in some of your mixture. Repeat with the rest of your cases. Now it's time to bake at 200 degrees for 20 minutes. Once cooked, flip onto a plate like so and add a dollop of tomato sauce onto each one. Garnish with grated cheese and fresh basil. I think you'll agree, this looks and tastes like a restaurant-level dish. Just try not to eat too much. For the next idea, chop up 200 grams of eggplant. Then grab a fresh bowl, layer over a sieve, and spoon in your mixture with a little salt. Let it rest for 30 minutes, and then cook in 500 milliliters of oil until golden. Once the colour has changed, it's time to spoon out your eggplant carefully, draining off as much oil as possible. Then add 100 grams of parmesan cheese, 20 grams of tomato sauce, 2 eggs, 3 tablespoons of basil, 1 teaspoon of salt and of pepper, 100 grams of torn bread and 100 grams of breadcrumbs. Mix the ingredients together really well. Now it's time to use your hands. Get stuck in there and make a small parcel of the mixture with a chunk of cheese at the centre. There we go, a perfect ball. Dip the ball into some breadcrumbs, coat completely. Pour 200 milliliters of oil into a clean pan and start cooking your eggplant balls, making sure to keep some space between each one to allow them to cook properly. Keep turning them so that the breadcrumb turns golden on each side. Now remove from the pan. Heat 2 tablespoons of olive oil with 500 grams of tomato paste, 2 tablespoons of oregano, 1 teaspoon of salt and pepper, and stir it all together on a medium heat. Then place your eggplant balls into the sauce, along with some fresh basil leaves. Cover the pan and allow it to stew for about 20 minutes. Now remove the lid and it's time to serve. Serve up your balls in a stack like this one and pour over some of the remaining sauce. Then you can garnish with some more fresh basil. Serve up the plate and tuck in. Believe me when I say that the cheesy centre is fantastic. Lastly, heat 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 30 grams of onion and 30 grams of garlic. Pour in 550 milliliters of tomato paste and stir continuously over medium heat. Add in 2 tablespoons of oregano and 1 teaspoon of salt and pepper. Mix it in And then you can add a few leaves of fresh basil. Mix those through and set it aside. In a bowl, mix 200 grams of flour with 1 teaspoon of black pepper and salt. Once mixed, dip in a slice of eggplant, covering both sides. Repeat in a bowl of whisked egg. And then fry your eggplant in 500 milliliters of oil. Repeat until you have lots of slices cooking. Then carefully remove the slices from the oil. Coat the bottom of an oven-proof dish with tomato paste. Add a sprinkling of Parmesan cheese. Then lay out your slices of eggplant evenly. Crumble over some thick mozzarella cheese. More Parmesan cheese. Then repeat another layer of sauce. Slices. Sauce. Cheese. And finally, some fresh parsley. Bake at 200 degrees for 40 minutes. The cheese will bubble, and before you know it, your dish is ready. I can smell it just by looking at it. Use a sharp knife to break the topping, and a large spatula to serve up your delicious Parmigiana tray bake. A delicious treat that everyone's going to enjoy.